I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun. Yes, I like to laugh.
Hey!
I like having fun to meet people who laugh.
Come on! Good morning, everybody. How's everybody today?
How do you like me now?
Here we are. We're alive, damn it! We've never been more alive! God bless it! I want to thank everybody for coming in and listening to us live! This is what we do! This is how we grow! This is how we learn! This is how we change!
Hiya, folks, and thanks for joining us.
Okay, thank you, Curly G. Thank you, everybody. Doug, give me something. We can't just drop off. We can't just end the beautiful rock. Let's get that. Give me Trumps. Give me Trumps. I like having fun. Somebody give me Trumps. Come on. Let's keep it going. I need something. God damn it, Doug. Damn you.
I understand that.
What is happening?
We've got a loose cannon on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Where does he get his ideas from?
Good morning. No, this
You're my hero.
Stop. You guys failed. It's an F.
Blew it real bad.
There's no energy.
Oh my God.
I wanted to keep it going and have a party in here, and it turned into some kind of
some sad crying.
and just cycling through the drops, the drop audit from this.
There we go.
Yeah.
I want to give my
I love going live.
I want to give my blood.
I love going live. I love being live.
Has gotten so brilliant.
It's wonderful to be here.
The invisible enemy.
We've got a terrific show.
Anybody that needs it.
Ladies and gentlemen, today on the show, we are going to be talking to one of the great musicians of our era. I think the guy's a goddamn genius. His name is Thundercat. And I don't know anything about him.
What's your fucking name?
I mean, listen, I know him. What I mean is, I haven't done any research. I'm going to learn. Because I know that I like the music he makes.
What's his name? What is his name?
We're also going to be talking to Z from the a political group called the Black Socialists. And I believe he's going to be joined by... Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay, and by...
Surprise though, maybe.
But it's a surprise? I don't know if it's a surprise. So much to talk about. If you're listening for the first time, we do have a Patreon. It's office hours. It's patreon.com/officehours_live. And we have a website, officialofficehours.com. We got t-shirts, mugs, stickers. We have a fundraiser happening today. And we are going to be matching everybody listening, chip in $5. We will match up to $500 today. Go to actblue.com/donate/OHLBLM. actblue.com/donate/OHLBLM. I saw
Woke up.
I saw Vic. I saw Candace Owen.
Oh God.
She was raising hell about actblue.com because she published their tax forms or something showing all the people that worked for Act Blue and sort of making this jumping to this conclusion that they're run by a bunch of white people and that it's the scam and everything. But
Got him.
as far as I understand it, they're just a portal that was a technology portal. Listen to me, technology portal.
Please stop this defund the police abomination before someone gets hurt.
They're just a portal that lets you link your whatever your charity is, so that people can easily donate, and you can. It's it doesn't.
Is it like it's a little more left leaning though, right?
Well, yeah, it was set up by
the
Democrats or whatever. But they're like, look at the top donor, the top people that get money from Act Blue is like Bernie Sanders and Joe Biden and blah blah blah.
My entire life.
So when
right
you're
now
donating
is
to
about
Black
owning
Lives
the
Matter, they're trying to make this connection that if you're donating to Black Lives Matter, you're donating to Joe Biden or what. It's like, no, they're just a technology middleman that
say no to
makes it easy to
Next
donate
year-
money to. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Somebody tell me anything I say is full of shit. I haven't heard it yet.
We say no to the Illuminati. We say no to the
Matt, give me
romance
somebody in the
deep
Zoom
state.
so that we can make sure that technology, speaking of technology portals, that is happening and that is running at 100%.
All right, Allison Lukens.
Who?
Allison Lukens. How you doing?
Allison.
Hi.
Good morning.
You guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Morning,
You sound like you're coming in from Mars, but I can hear you.
Mars? I look like I'm coming in from Mars.
Well, how can I help you today?
I'm a longtime listener, first time actually making it on here. I never thought this would actually happen. I want to know, Vic, do you have any plans to do your show like from a different avenue? Like the one about the Pennsylvania coal stuff?
What the hell is going on
Pennsylvania
with Vic Berger?
Avenue?
What the hell is going on with
Vic's failed pilot that I produced and worked very hard to Absolutely Productions worked our butts off to make that happen.
I would love that to happen, but believe it or not, that thing cost a lot of money. I think it was like all in all like 120 or something like that to make, which sounds insane. $120,000 is a lot of money, but
compared to some other things,
compared
it's
to
nothing.
a lot of things, it's not.
It's beautifully made.
Yeah, a lot of time, a lot of people involved. It would be very cool. So if Steven Spielberg or whoever's out there listening, let's make it happen.
Well, shame on HBO Max because first they cancel Gone with the Wind,
yeah,
and now they're canceling Vic Berger. They're not giving him a platform, and there's censorship.
It's not right.
This is censorship at the highest degree. This is the censorship like we've never seen before. I mean, everybody should be able to have a TV show. By the way, I got to close the door here. The door's wide open.
Door's open. Who did that?
What made you decide to wear rat tails today?
That's a good question. We should address the elephant in the room. The Holy Trinity.
I want to hear.
The Holy Trinity. If people are listening to the podcast, they're mega confused right now. Mega confused. And we are wearing rat tails. This last night, Doug sent an image of 3 rat tails that he had. I don't know, why'd you have the rat tails, Doug?
Well, let's keep it a mystery, you know?
Okay. All right, fine. It is officially a mystery. Sorry, folks, no answers on that. Thank you, Allison. Enjoy the show today. It's going to be a good one. I can feel it already. Let's get to the city of the day real quick so we can keep things on track.
Shame.
City of the day, by the way.
Shame.
Somebody out there has solved the mystery. Somebody out there has solved the mystery, what the pattern is. They've cracked the code, but they don't want to talk about it, or we can't get a hold of them. If you follow City of the Day, if you follow City of the Day, what's the Twitter handle? Do you know?
Oh, jeez, it's complicated.
Is there one?
It's a city of the day.
City of the Day. Yes, so thank you. Somebody has, I don't want to give it away because, oh great, it says the internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, I think mine went down too.
You're kidding me.
Shit.
Are we okay over there?
Should I get on the other?
We're good. Keep rolling.
Should I get on the different map? The other.
City of the day is Davenport, Iowa. So if today, if you're listening, you want to call in and guess what, or know already because you've done your own research, what the pattern is. City of the day today, please let me know. City of the day brought to you by Soup Shoot. Soup Shoot! Soup Shoot. Where's my
There it is.
commercial music thing?
Sorry.
Soup Shoot is the only way to get hot instant soup delivered to your soup bowl through a simple attachment to your hot water heater. The installation is easy, and it's easy enough for any amateur plumber. The way Soup Shoot works, hot piping water comes up from your hot water heater through one of the 15 delicious flavor pods and out and down the Soup Chute, landing right into your favorite soup bowl. You can put it, you can have it installed right by your sink. Some people have like a water filter. You know, this is basically like, hard to explain. It's a chute, you know, like a water chute where hot water comes from your hot water heater, goes through a flavor pod, adding the soup flavors and down into your bowl instantly.
American food.
They got classics like split pea, chicken noodle, lentil, tomato, Italian wedding. Upgrade.
Italian wedding?
Italian wedding soup.
That's
Very
a soup?
famous soup. You got little meatballs in there.
A succulent Chinese meal.
You can upgrade to the cream attachment and get cream of broccoli, creamy potato soup, and so much more. Go to soupshoot.com for a full list of Soup Shoot flavor pods. Use the code office hours for a 10% discount. This is one of those products I haven't interfaced. I haven't interfaced with it yet. They said they're going to be, Matt, do you have any update on that? They said they're going to be sending me the package, the kit. So I can't speak to, but the reviews are through the roof, and people seem to love the Soup Shoot.
They sent me like a little trial thing they've been working on.
Oh, yeah?
It's salads in soup form. So I've been drinking some chef salad, and the chicken Caesar is okay.
Wait.
It's a little chunkier than
Wait,
I thought
hold
it
on.
would be.
I'm confused. What is going on?
They have it hooked up. This new thing. It's not ready for public consumption yet, but you can have salad in soup form.
Uh-huh.
So it's same kind of deal, but it tastes like a salad.
Flavors of salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the favorite salad.
Anyways, City of the Day, brought to you by Soup Shoot. City of the Day is Davenport, Iowa. Weather right there. Thank you. The commercial's over.
That was driving me nuts. I like that song though.
Yeah, a little much there.
Now, Tim, with the soup,
go ahead.
Did you mention that the frozen bread bowls that they offer?
Frozen bread bowls? No, I didn't get to that. That wasn't in my copy that I was given.
Oh, my copy had the thing about the 75 frozen bread bowls that you get.
75? Where are you going to put those?
I don't. Well, you'll find a way.
Okay. The weather in Davenport, Iowa right now is clear through the day with some strong wind. High of 79, low of 58.
Perfect weather.
So, but speaking of weather, let me just tell you, we live in California, and coming to you live from Glendale, California. This week has been so oppressively hot that I don't know what to do with myself. I took the family to an early dinner the other day. It was not yesterday, the day before. I said, why don't we get out? We go and pick up some food at we had a list, Doug. We had a list of local African-American owned businesses that was a nice...
says fit. Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
It was a nice idea. It says, like, here's some African-American owned businesses, some restaurants and stuff. Feel free to support them during this time that we're going through. So I said, this is good. Let's go, and we'll go pick up some of this rotisserie chicken place. This is an advertisement. I'll just say who it was.
Yeah.
Chicken and Chips is what they're called. They're an Australian-inspired rotisserie chicken and French fries and gravy, and it was delicious. Anyways, I have no affiliation with them.
Great American food.
This is not soupshoot.com. Okay, this is just me being honest with you, telling stories of my life.
Beef.
We get there, and right next to Chicken and Chips is a Foster's Freeze, which is I assume a white-owned company. So I didn't. But they're an ice cream place, an old-fashioned ice cream place. It's kind of low rent. It's kind of shitty. It's like sub Dairy Queen. And the plan was we'll pick up these rotisserie chickens and go to the Foster's Freeze, and we have a minivan. We'll eat eat in the back of the fucking minivan because you can't eat anywhere. You know, like pigs. And then we'll get a little ice cream. Good day, mate. And we get this chicken. And it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I can't, the sun is just fucking crushing my skull. It's pushing me down and I can't find any shade. I can't, it's, you know, when the sun is just directly in this spot where there's no relief from it.
I know.
Can't hide.
And
you might as well be walking on the sun.
I felt so close. You know, are you ever outside and you feel claustrophobic? It's just like that feeling of like, I gotta get out. I'm trapped. So
that's why you gotta have a shovel ready to dig a hole.
And I'm just eating you should have seen me. I'm out. The trunk of our car is open. I'm eating rotisserie chicken, you know, with my hands and dipping it in gravy and eating the stuffing and then I'm like sweating and there's sauce and gravy on my lips and I go, all right, I've done that. Now I've got it. No, calm down. I've done that. I've eaten for 5 minutes. Now I have to I have to shove ice cream in my mouth now. Fucking Reese's peanut butter cups. It's just, and then like the kids are in the back. They seem to be having a great time. They don't care at all. No cares in the world. I'm in the front seat by myself with the air conditioning on. Just eating ice cream, trying to cool down. Anyways, give me another caller, please.
Will you be my mama?
And by the way, I got to say something to my Trinity, and now my square, which includes
People
Matt
on
now.
here call me Q, you know, like the letter in the alphabet.
Well, find a better place to put that moment, guys. We weren't
I
talking
thought you were
about
going to
Q.
reveal finally that you're in Q.
No, this is a little sneak peek into the show, into what makes this show tick. It's a throughout the, we don't just show up here. We used to do it. It was kind of working better. We just showed up, whatever was going on, we just turned the mics on and then we talked. Now it's become every day. It's a rolling thread. It's a rolling text thread of ideas or links or how are we going to do this? This guest talking about ideas. And it's fun, and I love it. And I love it because I love these guys, and I love hearing from them. But sometimes you know if you don't pay attention to the thread for like 10 minutes, you get completely lost.
It's too much.
Yeah.
And then so the other day,
go
a couple days, I think it was yesterday morning, 7 a.m, and Matt and I are, and I mean I guess we're all kind of early risers, but Matt and I and Vic, because the kids were always up very early. I get 7 a.m, maybe even before 7 a.m. I get this text from Matt. It says. And this is, I'm telling you folks, I'll be as lost as you are. I'm as lost as you are when you hear what I'm about to read. I don't have any context for this. Matt says, was Bauer your friend? Shut up. Here he goes. He goes, that's the sound of the rooster, okay? Was Bauer your friend who was on before Vic? Oh, okay. So I'm reading this going Bauer, and Bauer is spelled B-A-U-E-R, like Jack Bauer from 24. Was Bauer your friend who was on before Vic? Up for having him on for a quick one again with his album out now? No, I'm not misreading this. This is what I'm reading. Up for having him on for a quick one again with his album out now? I'm talking to his manager about getting Run the Jewels because he also reps them. Okay, I read that. What the fuck is he talking about? Then Vic writes, I don't know. I don't think I know who Bauer is. And so I text a animated GIF of Jack Bauer from 24. And then Matt says, okay, I'm mixing things up then. Manager said Tim did some promo for Bauer before. I go, Jack Bauer? And it's like, it's a whole thing. I go, I don't know what it is. And then Matt makes a joke. He goes, wishing we were pitching Bowser from Sha Na Na. And then they start talking about Jack Bauer I'm like, Stop. Hold on a minute. Who is Bauer? What is anyone talking about?
It's a little joke.
So apparently Bauer is some... Doug says he's a DJ. I never heard
We're
of
listening
him.
to it now.
Oh, this is Bauer.
He did the Harlem Shake. Remember the Harlem Shake?
No.
I saw on Wikipedia. He's from Philadelphia.
Okay. So Matt, what did you want to? What's the capper on this story?
So it turns out the manager dude, he did something with Eric, not Tim.
That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. So, apologies to Bauer. I just don't know about that. I don't know that world. I don't know the world of DJs and diplomats and whatnot.
The pounding.
So, and no offense, it's just funny and to give you guys a little peek into like all we just. There's sometimes you jump into a middle of a conversation, you feel totally already that day for me started full sweat stress. Oh, Bauer, what? Bauer, what? Yeah. I played a gay man living in Paris.
Tim, do you ever look at your text icon, the messages, and it says like 157, and you have to like go and scroll up and be like, all right, what is everyone talking about?
Yeah, I try to stay on top of it, but and the other thing about text, and maybe Jerry Seinfeld's already made this joke or whatever, but maybe it's not the most original thought, but there is this funny thing that happens when there's never like a goodbye in a text. There's always just like a stop.
A pregnant pause.
There's just like,
right.
There's never like, I gotta go. There's just like this rolling conversation that like free, like, and it'll happen for me where I'm just like, I'm not going to continue this. Should I say like, talk to you later? No, you just stop. And then it's like it's like if you were in the same room, suddenly someone just kind of walks off. What's the deal with text messaging? I mean, people suddenly, it's like if you were at a party, and somebody's talking to you, and they just turn their back and walk away. It's my world-famous Jerry Seinfeld impression. Terrible. Do we have our first guest on the line?
We do indeed.
Let's go! Where you from?
Here he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, my first official guest today goes by the name of not Q. That was me. That was me. This is Z from @Black Socialists. Is it? Hello.
Can you all hear me?
I can. Yes, loud and clear. How are you?
How's it going?
I'm going okay. We had
that's good.
We had our like 20-minute pre-show meltdown. That's become a tradition where 20 minutes before the show nothing was working as usual, and we went into a dark place of this is never going to work. But we're rolling now. Apparently, is everything good on your end, boys? Okay, Z. First of all, somebody sent you sent a picture to our producer of your library, a collection of books you have, and I was impressed to see not only do you have Zone Theory, but you have the On Cinema Reader. That is an impressive collection of books.
I got more stuff from the Tim and Eric universe in the stash. It's not just that. I'm a huge fan. I've been a huge fan for probably over a decade now.
Wow,
you're my hero.
Great. It's really great to be able to speak through this platform of yours. I appreciate it.
Are you in Los Angeles? I don't know. You have to understand, I don't do any research when I do my show. I don't know anything about anything. But where are you?
Right. I'm in New York City.
Oh, there
I invited Zach Fox, who's a Black comedian based in LA, onto this show too, but I actually think he's asleep right now. But he's on your time.
Well, let's
he's
call
actually
him.
a friend of Steven's of Thundercat. So.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll have him call in during the Thundercat hour of the show. Or the Thundercat.
That would make sense. That would make sense too. Yeah.
So, where do you want to begin? I should have.
It's tough.
I should have thought. It's too big of a conversation, right? To just.
Right.
I just want to have you on and say. First, like maybe just a little history or a little background from you. Like, how did you become, I don't want to say the word radicalized, but I saw that on Twitter about people saying like somebody asked like, when did you kind of become, again, I don't want to say the word radicalized, but you become maybe disillusioned with the Democratic Party, or how did you become politically awakened or aware?
I got hairy legs.
Are you going to have to mute Doug?
it's you know what?
That was not me.
I only got like 10, 15 minutes. Right?
I know.
So I'm like, how do I get
Z,
this in?
if you would like me to, if you would like,
my hands are up. I'm not touching it.
I will be happy to mute them.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last one. I'll take a break.
I actually, if you don't mind, like, given I only have so much time, I kind of want to start with like the moment we're in, like with police brutality,
please,
white supremacy and racism and all these different things. And I just kind of want to make the point that I feel like we're trying to compartmentalize, maybe not trying, but we're compartmentalizing issues here. We're kind of like talking about racism. We're talking about police brutality in a vacuum almost, when we're talking about the institution of policing, we're talking about something that you can tie directly back to slave patrols. And when we're talking about policing as an institution, something that's upheld by a government that's controlled by the capitalist class and controlled by the property class, and all of this is happening on a broader backdrop of a socioeconomic system of domination that we call capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, it's tough to kind of piece everything together, but it's necessary, because when you can kind of look at things from that angle, you kind of realize that we can't really legislate some kind of systems change given that, especially in the US, where capitalism, it developed out of chattel slavery, right? All of this stuff, the social systems of domination, the economic systems of domination, they're all interconnected. And believe it or not, in different contexts around the world in the past 100, 200 years, there's been discussions about, let's just get socialist representation. Let's get legislation from Europe to Japan. The tip of the 20th century, people were talking about this.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of history to unpack there. I don't want anyone to just take my word for it, but there's a lot of, context to it. And so that basically, puts us in a position where we really have to start talking about how do we get at capitalist relations, and how do we get at these like hierarchical, authoritarian power relations, starting from where we're at, and I listened to Office Hours. So I listened to the episode where you had Steve from Pavement on, and I really liked what you said about how you really appreciate it when people can actually speak to the imagination, speak to what actually can be, what the alternative can be. And I actually think that the left, whatever that means now, up until this point, hasn't really done a great job of doing that. We do a really great job of explaining how fucked up things are in really great detail. But I think in this moment, we have to kind of sit with the fact that the radical change that we really want and that different people are envisioning, it's not going to fall from the top. And it's crazy, in this moment where with the rebellions and the crazy shit that's been going on, our organization has been getting more attention for that reason. People are seeing, okay, what we've been doing isn't cutting it. Maybe I have to explore some radical strategic alternatives, because shit as a whole is about to get very radical, whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
We're all in a burning house.
Yeah.
We're all in a burning house. It's gonna come to everybody.
Yeah.
And
whether it's climate or just the very concept of capitalism, where there needs to be an exponential growth. So if anybody that's an economist can explain to me how you can have a company and have that company have exponential growth without unlimited resources, that doesn't compute. At
It
some
doesn't
point,
work.
it falls
It
apart.
doesn't
At some point,
Right.
it's a pyramid scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme
Right.
that is starting to collapse. It's
Right.
happening in all
And-
kinds of different ways.
Right. And what I want to say to that is, for those who do have this understanding, however they got to it, it is overwhelming and it can be intimidating to look at the totality of this whole thing and be like, holy fucking shit. What in the world are we supposed to do? Up until this point, it's been a lot of reactive activism. It's been a lot of electoral stuff, millions upon millions of dollars into the electoral stuff. And I think right now is the time where we really need to start talking about being proactive and actually building socialism, like building a new world within the shell of the old, and building it up to the point that it can render, the status quo obsolete. Meaning, poor and working class people, they see what we're building and they go, geez, like, why? It's meeting my needs. I have more autonomy. I have control of my life and in my community.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck am I going to go join this like mini dictatorship? Because that's what the workplace is for most people. It's a dictatorship, every single one.
Right.
You have a hierarchy, you have that pyramid, and you have a group of shareholders at the top, and they're scraping off the surplus and they're throwing you scraps, and scale that all the way up.
Right.
And it's that pyramid scheme that you were talking about. And so our organization and our partner organizations, more specifically Cooperation Jackson, based in Jackson, Mississippi, we're basically using a lot of institutions that come out of what we call the solidarity economy movement. So worker cooperatives, community land trusts, credit unions. There's not enough time for me to unpack each of these different things, but I actually want to zero in on the cooperative bit, because I think it's because when we're talking about worker cooperatives and different structures of that, we're talking about breaking the employer-employee dynamic in relationship,
right?
Because that's what we want. We want to live in a world without bosses, and so a lot of
freedom.
people don't really understand
Freedom,
right?
Freedom and liberty,
right? And
and
a lot of people don't
responsibility,
understand.
and humanism. So that humanism. So it is strategically selfish in a good way. I don't know if selfish can be used in a good way, but it is strategically advantageous for me.
It can.
Well, it's strategically advantageous for me to be good to you. Not because I'm worried about going to hell or I'm worried about going to jail, but it's because then odds are you're going to be good to me.
Right.
And we're going to take care of each other.
But we gotta like elevate to the level of like talking about institutions, talking about really like money and power, and how we're actually relating to each other in an economic sense. And that's kind of like, that's the most intimidating bit, but it's the most important bit. It's why we're so focused on labor. And in our context as Black people, we're trying to build in self-determination. We're trying to build a cooperative economic base. We're trying to, what we say, free the land, so that we can really carve out a space where we don't have to deal with the police, coming in and doing what they've been doing since the slave patrols. And we want to be able to build in this way in a broader coalition with people of other ethnic, racial backgrounds, people all around the world. And so right now we're really in this moment, my organization in particular, of trying to really communicate the vision for an eco-socialist society, the society that we want to see in a really creative and exciting way. And we're also having conversations with creatives, artists, comedians. Well, I wanted to have Zach on, and he can speak to this himself whenever I guess he's on the show.
Zach Braff is going to be joining us, folks.
Zach Fox, because in comedy, as a Black comedian, he's already he's well read on all this different shit that I'm talking about. And his practice is organizing amongst other Black comedians in a cooperative way, and then using, after they've paid their bills and they're comfortable and the business costs are taken care of, using that surplus and putting it in a fund for other people to build in the exact same way, so that we can all start cooperating with one another. And that's kind of like the idea, the nugget that we're trying to get out to people, and we're trying to make it easier for communities to develop in that way, because there's so many barriers just to do that, you know?
So how do people, so noobs, I hate saying noobs, like I'm some kind of gamer, but how do people there's a lot of people that are very educated on this. A lot of my listeners are, a lot of my listeners are very aware. I also didn't want to say woke. I'm trying to stop using all these buzzwords, but like, where do they go to, like, I mean, I think some people might be, this is breaking my brain. I don't understand. How do we stop this? So where do people start? Where do people go? And let's give them something positive and some place for them to go to explore and learn more.
Right. I would actually say Black Socialists, plural.us. And a part of why our platform has gotten so big in the last few years is because of the educational work we've been trying to do with very limited resources. But we've been distilling a lot of these concepts down to some key things in a lot of different ways. And we have a lot more work to do actually on that front.
Cool.
Yeah, but
Can I ask a question?
BlackSocialist.us is a good
Doug's
place.
got a question, and then we'll wrap things up because we have a busy. I could do the show all day. I wish I could do the show all day. Maybe I should do that 8-hour show every week.
I'm like Dylan.
What do you got there?
Well, I'm just wondering. The word socialist scares a lot of people away. So,
of course,
what do you say to someone who hears
Like
that
your
word
mom.
and immediately says, "Well, that's they're just turned off immediately by that"?
I don't know. I like to talk about socialism as economic democracy, and then I like to really bring it to the very, very micro level. Talk about like democracy in the workplace. Why are we always talking about democracy in terms of like, I don't know, electoral politics or government or whatever?
Right.
But then when we start having a conversation about why isn't my workplace democratic, it's like, there's a huge contradiction in that. And even in liberalism, we're talking about liberty, we're talking about democracy and egalitarian principles and values, but it's all kind of on paper. It's not really in practice. And it's a lot to unpack, even just democracy in the workplace, one person, one vote, how that's structured. But I think people need to understand, like, capitalism is like I said before, that is the dictatorship in the workplace. It is the centralization of power. It is the hierarchy. We're just trying to relate to one another in a cooperative way, and we want poor and working class people to have control. And decentralization is another kind of big part of what we're pushing on. I don't know if that answers your question. But it is a lot to unpack.
It's a lot. And there's going to be people that are not ready for it or not open to it. But you can't, there's only so much arguing with your aunt you're going to want to have the energy to do. So
of course.
I mean, let's just close by saying I think it's important that you're out there presenting an alternative vision of what the future could be. And too many politicians have stopped doing that. It's my favorite guy ever is Adam Curtis. And he talks in Hypernormalization, which is, I think, one of the greatest movies I've seen in a long time, talks a lot about that the leaders have stopped providing a vision because they feel things are fairly hopeless, and that they're going to maintain sort of an illusion of normalcy, an illusion of how things should be, because they've created systems that are impossible to manage anymore. And that so they've created controversy and crisis. Not so much created, but they've prioritized things incorrectly. But anyways, people have stopped. Our leaders have stopped giving us a vision of what the future could be. People like you are out there actually promoting a vision for the future.
That's why we need to be our own leaders.
Yes.
Right. This has to be bottom up. If we keep looking up, like this crazy, beautiful world is just going to drop.
Our time here is short. Yeah. Our time here is short. Yeah. Use it wisely as you can.
Z, I have a quick question.
It has to be quick.
Very quick. I don't know if this is controversial or if you want to answer this, but what do you say to people that don't want to vote for Joe Biden?
Tough stuff, Z.
know.
Vic brought
I know.
it. Sleepy-eyed Vic has come with...
I'm just curious.
Look,
what-
I'll say you have the harm reduction kind of take that,
Right.
you know, like for example, Noam Chomsky has put out. Noam Chomsky's a big supporter of our org. I personally, you know, I understand. I think that's a logical position. I'm kind of like, yo, can we elevate the conversation even past the presidential election and talk about what we can do right now to just start building, because voting should be the bare minimum. And I think it's become, in some ways, it's distracting when you create this false liberal conservative false dichotomy, and the stuff that we're talking about right now really isn't in the mainstream. It's not being discussed. It's on the edges. So it's on the fringes. How do we elevate the conversation to be like, okay, in our day to day, what are we going to do? This is what we have to do.
I kind of
So
like.
I kind of didn't answer your question.
No,
but
that's makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Rob Delaney. If this was a while ago, I don't know where he is now, but he just said, you know what? I think I'm not going to really comment too much about the presidential election. My energy is going to be focused on smaller races, Senate races, congressional districts, like that kind of stuff. That's just like, he's not really saying like, here's who I'm going to vote for or who's not going to vote for, but it's just sort of like there's a lot of places you can put your energy.
Right. Can you imagine if we, I'm not going to rant for another minute, but can you imagine if we could have the more local kind of focus, the municipal focus, and then pair that with economic, democratic institution building, you know, cooperatives, communes, whatever it might be, so that it can actually be sustained, right? Like financially and
show results. Show results.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Show results.
And people are held accountable.
Come to our neighborhood and see what's happening here.
Right. Right.
All right,
Exactly.
Z. I love you. I know already. I love you.
I love you too.
Deep
Tim.
love. So when I see you next time, I'm allowed to leave the state. I will try to seek you out.
Please.
And give you
I'd
a
love it
hug.
so much.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you
Take
for
care.
calling
Yo,
in.
one request.
Go ahead.
Can we get Ralph Lucas back? James Dean?
You know, I think
Is he still out here?
He was not in the greatest shape the last time we connected with him. He was you know, we all get older, and sometimes it's like, well, this isn't possible. I haven't checked in a while, but he's one of the greatest people we've ever worked with.
He's gonna be a dead man soon.
I love you guys too.
All right, man. Take care.
Take care.
Peace. Wow. Great conversation. That's what this show is. It's a great show.
Love it.
It's just a great show. What about a caller? I have on my list here My Very Hot Day. I've discussed that. I've discussed Bauer.
Great. Let's talk to Olafsson. Yeah?
Yeah, Olaf. Hello. Yes. I haven't done this guy. I haven't done this voice in so long because.
Hi there.
Hello.
Whoa.
Oops. Oh, hi guys.
Hello. Yes. Who's this?
This is Olaf.
Hello, Olaf. What is going on today for you, little guy?
Oh man, I wanted to ask you a quick question.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Olaf, you little slime ball.
What
Olaf.
happened, Tim? What did we lose?
I don't know. We lost the TV for a while.
No, he's still there. He's still there. I gotta mute Z. Sorry.
Olaf, God bless you, man. You've come with the goods. You've done it. You've made something wonderful. Put them up on the screen, would you?
I cracked the code.
You cracked it, didn't you?
I sure did.
Olaf, tell me about yourself. Where are you calling from? Who are you?
I am in Austin, Texas. I'm a musician and I work at a juice bar.
You work at a juice bar, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking juice guy, huh? So
Yeah, I'm a dirty juice boy.
He said he cracked the code.
Well, what's the code? Oh, you cracked the City of the Day code?
The show is
No,
crazy.
no, not at all. I just figured out comedy. I cracked the code. You know what I mean?
I do. Do you have a voice altercation going on with on your system there?
I can turn that off if you want. Or if you want, I could go lower. I could go lower with it.
Let's hear it.
I could go down here.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
better?
great to be working with you again.
Oh my God. I feel like this is probably good.
Yeah. So, is the juice bar back up and running?
Yeah, kind of. Our lobby isn't open, and people keep calling in, and they're like, "Hey, when are you guys opening up?" And I'm like, "Fucking who the fuck knows? Why would you ask me that? I don't know this."
What lobby? What juice bar has a lobby?
We got a big old lobby. 'Cause we're popping off.
Juice bar. I've been waiting in the juice bar lobby for an hour for my juice. All right. Well, thank you for you. So what? So you're doing drops in the Zoom. I love it. Doug, do you feel threatened?
No, I feel great.
I mean, I did. I'll be honest. I did take a couple from y'all. I got Orson Welles.
Let's hear it.
You know, on lock.
Great.
I'm gonna send Vic home.
I know. That's right.
You.
Salam alaikum.
Get the fuck out of this world! Get the fuck out of this state!
Madeline. Oh God, did you see that video? That's a new one.
Yeah.
What is her problem?
Who?
This
One of these,
another granny. What are they calling
Karen?
now?
Is she a
They're calling them
Karen?
Karen.
Another Karen.
There's a
I
lot
think
of-
people are out there trying to become Karens. They're trying to get.
Citizens arrest!
By the way,
Please, I can't take this anymore. I'm sorry for everything. What do you want from me? I didn't get my fucking coffee! Get the fuck out of my fucking coffee! I didn't get my fucking coffee! I didn't get my fucking coffee!
can you
Who wears
imagine?
black in California Sun? Who the fuck wears black? Are you an idiot? You wear black in California Sun? Seriously?
Boy, oh boy.
Wow.
Can you
Now,
imagine also
everybody-
like that shit's going on and you're like, I gotta get my phone, I gotta turn this on, my video on, and
Well, looky here.
now, Doug,
Yes.
come at me with like some bullshit, and I'll be, like,
Wait, like who am I? The Karen?
yeah, you got to be the Karen. Is it too much for you? You don't have to do it.
Tim, I want my coffee.
Just say I'm fat and I'm a piece of shit.
Oh,
and
yellow
you know,
red.
hey,
like-
you fat piece of shit with that dumb black shirt.
wait a minute, no.
You fat. Yeah, you fat. That's right. Film me. I don't care. Put this on YouTube. Put this on YouTube. I don't care. Film me. Film me. I said you're fat and you have that dumb shirt on.
Okay.
Now you have no right to be in here.
Okay, that was good.
Wait, are you saying like why would they keep going when the camera starts?
I don't know. Just the whole dynamic, the whole relationship there with the camera getting ready, and then that person's like, I'm getting gold. I can't believe I'm
Right.
so how lucky am I? I can't wait to put this
Gonna go
online.
viral.
It's so stupid.
It's
Did you see
amazing.
that guy that was like?
I saw that. I know which one you're talking about.
He was. It was. Well,
How
I'm
can you
kind
know
of-
what he's talking about? He just said,
I
"Did you
do.
see that one with the
Okay,
guy?"
there's a guy, and he said he's going to call the cops because there's some protesters out past 11:30 p.m.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
kind of on his side on that.
Right.
It's like, okay, it's 11:30, and the
Yeah.
guy's got to get up in 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know, they're both kind of.
It seemed like he
dicks.
didn't want him to do that for a while though. But,
But he did pull the arm of veteran.
Dude,
Yeah,
if somebody's
yeah.
if there's like a party in my neighborhood that's at like 10:01, I'm calling everybody. I'm calling defund the police except for except for my station. Excuse me. Yes, this is. I'm hearing. I am trying to rest,
Go
and I'm
home.
hearing a beat as a drum beat. I can hear it in my house.
My entire life right now is about
Wait a
owning the
minute.
libs.
Calm down,
Does a
everybody.
citizen's arrest like really happen? Can you do that? I mean, that's bullshit.
What do you guys think of all these statues coming down?
Let them drop.
Bring them all.
Burn 'em.
Bring them all down.
Melt them down. I love the one in England.
Yeah.
That guy was a straight up slave trader, and there's a statue of him.
Yeah, melt it down.
That was
Turn it
amazing.
into a chubby checker statue. Get it going. One massive chubby checker statue.
Melt
Bring
him
the
all
world
into one
together.
giant chubby checker statue.
Right, why not?
Where does it go, Vic?
Why not?
What city?
Can you imagine giving a shit about
I don't
fucking
know.
statues?
Philly.
In general. Like, I was thinking, I was like, well, you know, before photography,
We had statues.
before photography and movies,
There were statues.
and there were statues.
People
Like,
sat and
"Hey,
watched the statue.
Son, do you want to see what Christopher Columbus looked like? We shall trudge to town. We shall pack the wagon, and we shall gaze upon the statue of Christopher Columbus, the man who discovered America, you see. And we shall see what he had looked like. It is the only way to know. How else would it? There was a painting, but the painting is in the museum. The painting is in the museum. We cannot go to the museum. It's all the way across the other side of this city. Ooh. So, we must stand and gaze at this statue, you see?
I didn't get my fucking coffee!
And people are like, you're erasing history, man. You're erasing history, man. How are people gonna know about Christopher Columbus if there ain't no fucking statue for birds to shit
George
on?
Washington. George Washington.
How you fucking gonna know that fucking Christopher Columbus was a guy that wore a weird hat, bunch of fucking weird hat. He had a weird hat on. Fucking go down to the statue, go down to City Hall, take a look at Christopher Columbus. That's who founded Nina Pinta Santa Maria. Goddamn country wouldn't exist without that son of a bitch. Grow up. You're fucking dim-witted. If you wake up worrying or even thinking about Christopher Columbus, fucking Christopher Columbus, man. They're trying to take away our Italian heritage. The fuck is Italian about Christopher Columbus, anyways? He's like,
You see the police surrounding the statue that fell of Columbus and just protecting the statue.
back up! They're going after Chris. Man, the only Chris Columbus I respect is the director of Home Alone. Am I right, folks?
That's right.
That's the only one. But you know, you could do a little bit of cursory, like a skimming of American history to understand all that bullshit is a bunch of bullshit. Fucking guy shows up here. There wasn't the first guy to show up here by any means.
The first chapter of Howard Zinn's.
There you go. He
what is it
shows up
called?
and starts
History of-
massacring
yeah.
all these
He'd
natives.
just walk down the street and just chop off arms of.
He would
like,
chop their
kids.
hands off
Like,
if they didn't deliver the gold. that he
Yeah, like
wanted.
what a sick bastard.
He's a piece of shit. Who cares?
Not a good guy. I just want to be the first to say it. He's not a good guy.
But whether
What about
I
Leif
mean-
Erikson? Was he a good
Dumb
one?
bastards.
Oh yeah, he was.
Get the Leif Erikson statue up.
I feel like he was like this. He in my mind, if I picture Leif Erikson, I see the lead singer of the Spin Doctors. Anybody else? Try it.
You got that.
I can picture the lead singer.
How do you like me now?
And then I've become aware that there is the NASCAR band, the Confederacy, the Confederate flag. What do we call it this morning, Doug? We should call it the Kevin Federline. Kevin Federline. Kevin Federline flag.
Confederate flag.
But the reason I found that out was because I am now become aware of something called there's NASCAR trucks. There's people that drive around. NASCAR truck racer. Thank you. NASCAR truck racer Ray Ciccarelli fucking says I was gonna make some Columbus joke because
First his heritage, now his flags.
NASCAR truck race. This is what caught me. NASCAR truck racer Ray Ciccarelli says he's quitting after Confederate flag ban.
Wave goodbye.
He says, "Well, it's been a fun ride," and I mean, And dream.
Probably very offensive to some people.
I know.
Listening.
Well, guess what?
But you know what?
It's like that beautiful speech that woman gave. Shit, I can't remember. She was like that 6-minute, very impassioned, very angry speech that woman gave, African American woman, and I can't remember her name right now. I was gonna plug it, but she said, no, she said, she said, you better be glad that we're not looking for we're looking for equality and not revenge, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I added the motherfuckers. But, so you know what? You can take a little making fun of. I'm gonna do this. Well, it's been a fun ride and dream come true, but this is the direction NASCAR is headed. We'll not participate after 2020 season is over. I don't believe in kneeling during. This is, by the way. Can I just say I'm reading this direct? This is like sort of Matt's text here. I don't believe in kneeling during anthem, nor taking people nor taking people, PPL, right to fly whatever flag they love. I could care less about the Confederate flag, but there are people that do, and it doesn't make them a racist. All you are doing is fucking one group to cater to another, and I ain't spending the money we are to participate in any political BS. So everything is for sale.
Well, looky here.
How pathetic is like me now? How pathetic is driving around in a truck in a circle? Like,
do they even haul anything in their truck?
Man.
Do they have to carry some 4x8
loads.
pieces of 3/4
I got some drywall
around?
back there and my tools.
They should haul some shit in their truck if they're gonna race trucks. Put something in the truck.
Skater, did you hear that they're racing?
Skater,
did you hear that they're racing trucks now? Shoot, I would have thought race cars could go around in circles. Who's on the line? Anybody? We haven't talked to one goddamn person today. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm trying to get our special guest connected, but let's talk to
Whoa.
Let's talk to Leah and Alex in Chicago. Have we talked to them? Leah and
I got
Alex.
the trucks.
Alex.
Hello, Alex.
And Leah.
Hello. Hey.
Hi. What's going on?
Big fans. Just enjoying it. Wish we could see your video, but you know.
Well, you can see it on the TV show version on the YouTube. We're just trying to preserve bandwidth.
Huh? Gotcha.
What's his
name? Precious.
I'll show you a little. I'll give you a little sneak peek of me. I'll show you a little me real quick.
Oh yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Where?
I'm here, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, how can I help you today?
You go.
Be honest with me.
I'm looking for some lunch, so.
I hear that much.
We got our guest on the line.
Oh, wait, no. I want to get into this. How dare you?
Take an
This
hour.
is big.
Many French fries, all of our favorite foods.
My crisis right now is I'm scheduled to go do a COVID test after broadcast today. And they're telling me that I can't eat. Oh, hi there, Thundercat. Hi, stand by.
Spoiler
please.
alert.
Hey.
What the most the biggest what's the word for it? Not a letdown, but the way he was introduced. Reveal. Bad reveal. But
The invisible enemy.
I have to do a COVID test today, but I'm not allowed to eat for an hour before the test.
You can't last
Do
an
you go
hour.
that long without eating? Like, can you do that?
I have never gone for more than 1 hour without eating. I wake up. My wife brings me food on an hourly basis at night while I'm sleeping to nibble on stuff. And I've never done it. Listen, I have breakfast, then an hour later I have an
Drop it
energy
in your
bar
mouth when you're sleeping.
BLT, ice cream. Can I share with you the most? It's just been hard. Okay.
Yeah.
And
We're feeling for you, man.
for an activity, with my daughter, we made vegan ice cream the other day, which was basically coconut milk, and we put some Oreo cookies in there and some sugar and stuff and froze it. And it didn't come out so great, okay? I'm being honest with you. It didn't come out so great. It was too thick. It was too creamy. It was just the proportions weren't great. But then we put it in our freeze, and it's frozen solid like a brick, and nobody wants to eat it. So last night, I was just was chipping away at it with my spoon, just trying to break it up a little bit. And then I was eating it in big giant chunks, like chipping away at this brick of bad ice cream. And it was compulsive and it was disgusting. But wait a minute. My guest of honor is here. Thundercat, welcome to Office Hours.
Hey.
I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, man. Hey, I wish I can't really see anything. I'm just
Oh, you can't see me. I'm gonna
sitting here.
let you see me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you see me. I don't let everybody see me. Can you see me now?
I'm like, nope.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Well,
he's got to go to gallery view.
Oh, he's got to go to gallery
It's
view?
a little.
Forget it. Listen, man.
How do I do gallery view? Hey.
Oh, what?
Upper right, there's like a.
There's an up. Are you on your computer or what?
I'm on my phone.
Okay. Well, you can hear me though. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
This kind of follows suit with everything as it is anyway right now.
It's chaos.
Can't see him. Nothing makes any sense. Yes.
How are you doing? How are you holding up? Are you doing okay?
I've been crying a lot.
Really?
Yeah, just kind of like crying, cleaning my weapons, like watching a lot of anime. Like,
just the normal kind of stuff. Normal spring cleaning kind of stuff.
Basically.
I've been
vacuuming a lot.
You're in LA, right?
Vacuuming a lot.
Yeah.
And you're from here.
Yeah, I'm from LA. I'm from here. I'm from Compton.
I couldn't believe. Can I reveal something? You text me every once in a while, and I feel bad because I'm such a homebody that I don't like. You were like, before this. This is like before the lockdown. You're like, let's get together, hang out, and I just it's so hard for me to do any of that with my kids, and I just feel so lame that we never actually got together. Unless you thought you were texting somebody else.
It's okay, man. It's like everything is. It's like it's what it is, man. It's like I understand that life. It's like growing up here, it's kind of like you understand that like let things be how they are. You don't trip.
And then you blew me away because you're like, we should play music together. I was like, I got really nervous then because I was like, you're on another like plane. You're just. I've been just devouring your latest record, and it's so fucking great.
I love records.
So cool. And I'm like, boy, what a nightmare it would be for me to show up and come in with my my music, my thoughts on what music is.
No, man.
But maybe it would be awesome.
No, to be honest with you, I've always been a firm believer that every good comedian is also a good musician. And I know you can play, man. I watch you.
Well, that's all I was doing was fishing. I was just fishing, fishing for.
You're my hero.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you something. What is that last? What is? How long does it take you to make a record like that? Like, what is your? How and also, are you playing with in a studio with a band, or you got one of these guys that make it all like from scratch yourself? Are you playing live with? I'm just like I listen to them. Like I don't even know where to begin building this the layers.
I don't know.
How do you do it?
I don't know. Oh.
Well, I mean, it goes between different ways. A lot of the time, it does start with me just kind of by myself at home, and then again, me and Flying Lotus have been working together for a decade, just about, if not over a decade.
Wow.
And it's always kind of been me and him working together throughout the course of everything. But at the same time, it's like a lot of the, sometimes when you hear the songs, then it's like, it'll start with like bass and like, like the drums and stuff like that. It's like, it's kind of simple like that for me sitting at home. And then sometimes some things will be, created in a live setting, so to speak. But it's like, it's more like, I feel like there's a bit of a, I don't know if it's lucidness, but it's like it kind of vacillates between like like I'm not too precious about always recording like live all the time, because it's kind of like this. It's kind of what I've done my whole life, is played live as a live instrumentalist. So it's like
right.
It's kind of like if I create ideas at home, sometimes I come and bring them to what we're doing and play it live. That's how some of the songs, even on the last album or the album before it's gonna get done, because I would write them and then we'd play them, and we just play them live, and it's not that they were recorded yet. It would just be, you know, stuff like that.
Does it start from improvisation?
Yeah. A lot of it starts from improvisation, sitting at home practicing.
Do you ever think about what kind of song you want to make, like from like a, you know, lyrical place before the music, or is it that you kind of improvise and play and make sounds and then you kind of go back and say, okay, what is this song about? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, sometimes.
Don't bullshit me. He's like, I've been caught.
Now here's the thing. Oh hell no!
Sometimes the lyrical content, sometimes is like it's a bit. It comes secondhand sometimes, you know, or sometimes I'll be walking around the house and I'll be like talking to my cat, and you know, or I'll just be firing off into space, and you know, and sometimes it'll resonate with me a certain way, or sometimes if I feel something and it feels like it's right, I'll be like, how can I record this, because it'll be something I'm thinking,
right?
Or yeah, like if I'm playing something, a lot of the time we sing to my cat, and
get the voice memo thing out and just start like, oh, this is cool, this is good, just something to start with.
Yeah.
Doug and I were playing tennis yesterday, responsibly, by the way. And I don't know who did you come up with the first line, but we came up with this song idea that was like, we should do a song that's kind of like a Tom Petty song, or like a that it's one of these, like, it seems like it's a phrase or a Nick Lowe, you know, Nick Lowe, like would be like this song would go, you've got to lose to win. You're like, what is that supposed to? That doesn't mean anything.
Come on.
You've got to lose to win. Got to be a saint to sin. Like, just that kind of, those message songs that are pretty empty, you know?
Well, maybe Thundercat will collab on that song.
I'll send you
on the bait.
Yeah, I'll send you the demo for that, and maybe you could play around with it or something.
You know, I find I love emptiness. You know.
All right, do you want to play a game? Can I interest you in a game?
Yeah, I'd like also. I'm sorry because I'm gonna be farting a lot because I've been drinking water and eating Beyond Meat, so it's like
I'm the same way. I burp and fart and everything. I shit my pants. Don't worry, I burp
a lot of the time. Like can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just stopped talking.
Did you fart?
Like if I look uncomfortable, it's because I'm scared. I don't know if it's going to be shit or a fart. So I'm just gonna
well, maybe you should move yourself to the toilet.
It's not. I don't think we can hear it, to be honest.
No, we can't hear it.
Okay, I can't. You know, like
I'm just pretending now. I'm pretending that you're actually on the toilet right now as we're talking. I think that's.
It's just like I never was one to like. Like I don't nervously fart, but when I do fart, it's usually intentional. But I'm just kind of like, you know, it's like I intentionally. I was supposed to be working out today, but I'm not. So it's like, here we go. Yep.
Well,
okay,
it's only 11 a.m. You've got plenty of time. You've got all day.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it usually feels like the day is over.
Yeah, I know. I like when you have this one thing on the schedule. You're like, oh, I'm calling into office hours. That's my day. Like I've done one thing today, so I don't need to do anything else.
Need I say much more?
I love when that happens. I have like a phone call at like 1:00 in the afternoon. That's kind of pointless. Oh, I can't do anything before that, and I can't do anything after that. So, all right.
Exactly.
Here's the game, because I watched some video of you and you were talking about all these famous bass lines, and so we've pulled bass lines that we find to be famous
our
or
favorites.
notable. Doug's favorite bass lines. We need you to identify the bass line. Okay. Now I'll admit this is all.
Man.
Go ahead.
So what if like okay? What do I win anything? Or do I lose?
You win a
new bass.
You win a mug. You win an office hours mug. And talk to Z from the Black Socialists. There's no prizes anymore. There's no, you know what I mean? You should just be happy for winning for winning's sake. Okay.
Everybody gets a trophy just for participating.
Let's go. I have it set up here. Now, these are all from the... I'll give you one clue. These are generally all from the rock genre. Okay? Here we go. Let me know if you can hear this. Any guesses?
One of the best bass lines.
This is a sort
classic
of a famous,
classic bass line.
Sort of a famous bass line.
Was it Running with the Devil?
Yeah!
Oh my God!
He's on it. He's on. He's got one.
Wow.
One.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Here's number 2. It's successful that he could hear it and everything. Here we go. he's out. All right. What do you got? Anything? Any guesses? I'll give you a clue. The band's name would not be something you'd want to drink. Doesn't help.
What?
The band's name. I like my favorite character is my game show guy. The band's name is not something you'd want to drink. Thundercat. Here's some more of it.
Hello?
Yeah, here's some more of it.
All right, time's running out.
Okay, this one is. You're gonna have to guess now. Guess now.
What is it? Was it Latex Sweat?
No, it's Unskinny Bop from Poison. All right, this one you should get. This one you should get.
Oh my God!
Come on, Mr. 4-string. Come on.
5-string.
Oh yeah, Mr. 5-string.
6. I was doing 6.
Was that the...
Who's your string guy? And you go to get your bass strings. The guy's like, "You want 6 strings for your bass now?" Did you ever hear Fred Armisen do? He did it on our show. He debuted it on our show. He does Jimi Hendrix's roadie. And
his guitar tech, or
yeah, we say his roadie. You ever hear that? He goes, "It's the greatest, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I saw it be born on this thing we were shooting." He goes, "This is the impression of Jimi Hendrix's roadie. Here's your guitar, Mr. Hendrix. I got the wah-wah pedal set up for you just the way you like it. And don't forget to do Foxy Lady." All right. I think Thundercat's having a good time. I think we're cheering. Are we cheering you up this morning? Okay. Here's an easy one.
Wait, he didn't guess that one.
Oh, sorry. Anybody in the audience want to take a guess? Do you want to bring somebody in, Matt, to a guest?
Yeah,
or a listener? Hold
raise
on.
your hand in the Zoom if you know that one. That's a tough one, though.
I'll play it some more. Oops. Hold on. Still stuck on this one. Okay. I'm going to move on.
It's a classic.
I can't wait to get to this one.
Well, what? I mean, you just got to take a stab in the dark if you don't know.
Yeah, take a guess. It's a rock song from a big rock band.
What is it, like In the River, Zach Wild?
No, it's AC/DC, Dirty Deeds. All right, now, I'll give you a clue before I play this one. This one is notable because the singer, just much like yourself and other notable bass players, I guess, who's some notable singer bass players? You've got obviously
Sting.
Paul McCartney, Sting, Thin Lizzy, the guy from Thin Lizzy.
Yeah, Phil, or whatever his name is.
This is the singer
Like
also.
rock or just like...
Oh, wait. Rush?
Rush?
Yeah,
He's the
Geddy
bass player,
Lee,
right?
yeah.
Here we go with.
Geddy Lee. Yeah, Geddy Lee.
Here we go. See if you can get this one. One of my favorite bass lines. It's kind of cool. Any guesses? You're not gonna guess. You're not gonna get it.
No, I'm completely.
It's the great song from Winger. She's only 17. Remember Winger?
Kip Winger.
All right, everybody knows this one. Everybody knows this one. Everybody knows this one. And I think this will help because I think you can hear the backing track in the
It's
isolated
getting
vocal.
hot over here because I keep farting.
All right, what famous bass line is this?
You can kind of hear the leak.
Yeah.
It's leaking.
You can kind of hear a little leak in there.
Wait a minute. That's Van Halen.
Yeah,
Is that Van Halen?
Yep. All right.
You know the song?
What is it? I do cocaine. Wait.
No.
What is it? I might as well do cocaine.
I might as well snort.
I'll give you a hint. Ready?
Hey you! Hey you! What's that? What a nutty song! Can't you see me sitting there? I'm zooming by the back of the machine. I ain't the best
might
that
as
you
well
seen.
Might as well.
Might as well hump.
Might as well. Yeah.
I wonder how far Weird Al got into Might As Well Hump.
Oh, wow.
He got to like the second verse. He was like, this isn't happening. It's too sexual. It's not good for my image. Might as well hump. Or it's like, I could do it from a perspective of a tree. Might as well stump. I don't know.
It's fucking horrible.
I want to make strangers laugh.
All right. I think we did it.
I think you won.
You won.
Yeah.
You won the game.
He won the game.
Tron, I won. Tron, I won.
You get the mug.
Tron.
Do you have any closing thoughts, closing words, a message to our wonderful audience? A message of hope, a message of peace?
No. I would say, yep, everything's, hello.
That's beautiful.
Stay off.
Stay positive.
Yeah.
Well,
yep, stay.
Let me tell you something. People were so excited for this. People were very excited in our community that you were going to be calling in and talking to us. And for those who are not familiar, just start listening to your latest. Listen to your stream your latest record, man. Oh man, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. That's the best, I guess, advice right now.
That's a great fucking record, man.
And check out the video for Dragon Ball Do-Rag, directed by Zach Fox, bringing it together.
Bringing it all together.
My favorite video of the year.
Yeah, that video reminded me of something. I can't put my finger on what it reminded me of.
Another good video. It reminded you of another great. It's up there with some of the great videos out there.
We've got to do some videos.
It reminded me of Come Over. Was there some inspiration from our work in there? Do you think maybe?
I'm like Dylan.
You know, I feel like I feel like that is like literally inside of my being. It's like everything that you guys have created.
No, of course not.
What can we do?
You know,
That's an honor.
Sounds like a dope
band.
I can't believe it. I can't believe how
maybe
talented you are. It's unbelievable. Shame on you.
Unbelievable.
Shame on you for your talents.
I kept my underwear on.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go. You gotta get some of that gas out. Let's hear some of that gas.
I've been doing it the whole time.
Okay.
My cat is keeping her distance.
Okay.
She's keeping her distance.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Be well.
Bye, Thundercat.
Bye,
Okay,
Thundercat.
bye, guys.
I love you.
You too, you guys. Thank you.
Salam alaikum.
I love
you too, man.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Peace to you.
Bye.
Peace be with you. Give me somebody quick, Matt. The show is rapidly
Peace be with you,
coming
brothers.
to a close, unbelievably.
All
Okay,
right,
honey,
let's
baby.
talk to
Let's get real.
Briarb. Have we ever talked to Briarb? He's very active in the community online.
Briarb.
Briarb, come to me.
Say something, Briarb.
Hello.
Hello, Briarb. How you doing, love?
Well, not much.
Where you calling from? Hey?
I'm the Swedish boy.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, how's it going over there anyway with the corona? A lot of dead people, eh? High rates of infection, you see?
I can see a lot of people outside. Time to time.
Dead.
It looks like they have forgotten about the pandemic.
Yes, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, unfortunately. So, do you have a question for me, Briab, please?
Well, I want to see some more squirrel reports.
The squirrel reports have fallen off.
Well, you just go to patreon.com/Douggpound.
Easy.
The squirrels. Little black squirrels.
All
Oh,
right.
Blackwater. You want to play? You want to try this bass game and see if you can guess a bass part? Huh? No.
No.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your honesty.
bad day. You take it one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around.
Let's check in with. Oh, do you
What's
got
our
somebody?
What's our fundraiser situation?
I gotta check it
I haven't checked it out. I mean, who knows? We're just trying to bring awareness, and
Something weird out.
if you want, I'll just give the website again. actblue.com/donate/OHLBLM.
We are
Donate.
very close to our goal.
Okay, we
only
are
need
kicking in
$45 more dollars.
Oh, we just need $45 more in the next 5 or 6 minutes. So go to actblue.com. Shut up! I'm doing some important activism here. I don't get any. You don't see me getting any awards for this kind of stuff, but I still do it.
You know, I'm doing this for free, so don't break my balls. Okay?
actblue.com/donate/OHLBLM. We're kicking in $500 out of our own pockets here. This isn't coming out of the soup shoot money we're getting. I guess it would be essentially.
We're keeping all that.
We're keeping the soup shoot dough. Anyways, one more call. How about it? 2 more calls. One more call.
Yeah, sorry, it's a little slow for me today, my clicking, so that's why there's a delay.
It's a little slow for you, Matt. Your dim bulb.
All right, that's my week.
Hot ham and a haircut, anybody?
Let's take a call.
Ooh, hot ham and a haircut.
Oh, let's talk to Nicole Stevens. I don't think we've talked to her before.
He has done so much for the black community that he is the first black
Hey, Nicole.
Come on.
He has done so.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I really liked that picture you made for your Twitter profile. So
I didn't make it. Somebody, I see it there behind you.
What?
It's somebody caught that. It was a glitch from last week. How's the show on YouTube looking? Is it synced? Is our Zoom synced?
I think so.
Okay.
No complaints I'm seeing.
Oh, there'll be complaints. Believe me, there's always complaints. Everybody always has complaints about this show.
That's a pile of bullshit.
Nicole, how can we help you today?
Well, I wanted to add on earlier about the Christopher Columbus thing. I teach high school social studies.
Yes.
And there's plenty of that already in the curriculum,
Sure.
and not enough of the everything else in our history. So yeah, and I just think like to add, like I'm from Kentucky, and I have friends saying like, oh, like we need to keep, not Confederate flags, but I guess
Stop it.
yeah, exactly.
No.
They're like,
I couldn't believe how long it took Vic.
Trying to be nice.
Yeah,
we were on some other.
That's a good question I have. As a social studies teacher, what grade do you teach?
Well, I teach special ed social studies to all grades, so 9 through 12. But
and your curriculum is fairly strict. You can't. What happens if you veer from that and go, listen? You want to know what the real deal is?
Right. Well, actually, what the cool thing about like with my job, I teach kids with like very severe disabilities. So like our curriculum is already modified and it's like alternative. So I can kind of like I already have to make it up myself, really.
So are we talking about people that are like developmentally disabled?
Yes, yeah,
Wow.
developmental disabilities, intellectual disabilities, but like our kids have such a wide range of abilities too. But like they're not assessed by the regular state standards, so we use like an alternative state standards, but they're not even assessed. That like it goes by the Common Core like state standards, but like it doesn't even test them in all of the areas that all the other grades get tested. So like I can really kind of modify and play with it and really individualize it for my kids and make it functional for them.
I want to salute you and Vic, your wife, because she's a teacher as well.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I have such admiration for you, and I'm so moved by what you've decided to do, what your vocation is. It's really beautiful, Nicole. And
well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I have such new appreciation from it after this past few months teaching my daughter. As I said on the show, teaching my daughter first grade has been one of the worst experiences of my life. I've only done it twice a week.
Thank you to Mr.
What are you, Nicole? What are you hearing about the next school year? Like, how's it looking?
Well, we're the largest. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, so we're the largest urban district in Kentucky. We have like, I don't even know, like 100,000 students.
Thank you.
And it's just been weird. Like they say we're going to start back August 10th, but they're saying things like, kids are going to have to be 6 feet apart. And like, for my students, a lot of my prompting is physical prompting. Like I have to do, hand over hand or like just physical assistance. And like a lot of our kids won't understand how to social distance.
Right.
And like, we have peer tutors that come in, like high school students without disabilities that come in and help them too. And like, so they won't be able to do that, so it's just, there's so many stipulations that, especially for special ed, like a lot of the regulations don't really account for.
I know.
So it's like,
it's a mess. I had a brief call the other day about like this very small movie that I'm supposed to do a day on next week. Well, she just got muted somehow. See that?
No, I think she just froze for a second.
Oh, I don't hear her and she's talking. So
all right.
It's just
okay.
There's been some, like I've been able to create more relationships with parents, which has been kind of cool. Some like silver linings, but overall it's been weird.
Well, I was just going to add, Nicole, it was a conversation I had about potentially doing this small part on a very, very small movie for a day next week. And because things are technically opening up, but it was a wild conversation because it was just like, if this conversation's happening for everything, it's a total mess. Nobody really knows. You have these unions like SAG and all the different, DGA and everything trying to come up with their own policies that don't exactly line up with how things are actually made. And the lawyers, God bless them, because not all of them, but
God bless all lawyers.
My lawyer's like, having frank discussions about like, how is this really going to work? Like, what does this mean for my, he has my best interests at heart. And he's sort of, but everybody's going to have a guy like that or a woman like that or whatever.
If we could step back from Hollywood talk here, I was going to say about the schools.
I can only talk about my own experience. I can only talk about my own experience. Go ahead, Vic. A gay man living in Paris who's in love with an African man.
I was going to say they're slashing school budgets and everything and cutting back there, but it is true that you cannot reopen the economy if the schools aren't there, because so many people rely on the schools as like for
daycare.
Daycare and taking care of the kids during the day. So it's insane
like
that we're not. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Just had to rant a little bit there. Just had the shovel.
Nicole, I would like to thank you for Mitch McConnell and his service to our country.
Yes.
And
Charles Booker, man. Charles Booker for Senate.
By the way, what's going on? Are they going to arrest the cops there in Louisville? Arrest the cops who shot I don't want to get her name wrong. Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor, yeah, I was there for her birthday last Friday, and we'd had like a teacher march and everything. It was really beautiful. The protesters have been really peaceful here, and it's been great to see unity. But the last thing I heard, and like I need to check my sources. The last thing I heard, like they like moved to Florida, like those cops that shot. They're just trying to get out of Dodge. So fuck that.
Can you can't extradite from Florida? I mean, that's not exactly they got to go down.
I guess I need to look more into it, honestly. But it's just so much outrage, and it's crazy. But,
okay, well, listen, Nicole, thank you again. Thank you to everybody.
Thank you, Nicole.
That's our show today.
Please stop this defund the police abomination before someone
we're
gets
just
hurt.
getting warmed up because in a few minutes we're going to be over at patreon.com/officehourslive to continue the conversation.
Turn it up.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Z from Black Socialists. Thank you to Thundercat, my musical collaborator of the year. We were seeing lots of work together. He was a blast. I mean, I was just like the energy of like laughing, and that was a fun.
He likes
game.
likes to laugh.
He likes. I like people who like to laugh and like to have fun and let loose with their gas.
How do you like me now?
And I want to thank Matt and Wesley, producer Wes. Engineer Wes, and even Doug.
Thank you, Tim.
Hot Vic today. We're going to say thank you to Vic for next week. Join us next week when we thank Vic. By the way, next week we're going to be on Wednesday instead of Thursday.
Don't miss next week's broadcast.
But we'll update you everything. Go to officialofficehours.com. Support.
We'll see you next week.
Our did we break our record? Did we?
We have broken all records.
We have broken all records, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for Office Hours After Hours, where we're going to write a new song called Hot Ham and a Haircut, inspired by the many tweets of ex-governor Scott Walker. Goodbye. So join us there. We'll see you in a few moments. Good night. Goodbye.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Their concern, not mine, my
Fantastic,
friend.
then.
They're free to
Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, honey, baby.
He's the best.
We'll see you next week.